Hello, and welcome to Wednesday, the day of Weds. I really need to clean up this corner. Feels like it's in desperate need of repair. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is kind of a failure that I've had this evening. Um, Earlier today, what did I? Got up decently early. I figured that I wanted to, I was going to cook this morning. But so I ran out last night to get some ingredients for that. What did I get? I got a block of tofu. I got um, what else? What else did I get? Block of tofu. I block of cheddar cheese, and there was one other thing that I picked up from the store that I can't remember. It was a bag of black beans. That was it. That's the main reason I went to the store. So I got all that, came back home, put the black beans to soak because I was going to cook them out this morning. Did so, and hit up the elliptical for a little bit, I think an hour, hit like 3.5 miles, something like that. While I was going, I also had the tofu just kind of like drying out. I put it in on a low oven instead of like frying it off. I figured baking it would be good. So baked that. I had it with some avocado and tomatoes that I bought the other day, like the salad that I made. Made that again. Really good stuff. And yeah, black beans are cooking. And then I forgot to get the spinach while I was at the store yesterday. So I like drove out like around 12:30. Drove, picked up spinach, came back, got that sorted out. So we're all good there. Came out well, hopefully. I haven't really tasted it. It's more of a breakfast food. But um, in the freezer, I had like a pack of bacon that's been sitting there for a couple weeks now. And I had the idea of using that bacon fat to make like tortillas. Because traditionally you would use lard and or like some kind of vegetable oil or like animal fat or something. I figured bacon fat would be good. Thing about bacon fat, it's very smoky, which isn't too bad, and it should be okay. So I cooked off the bacon in the oven. This is like 8, 7 or 8 at night while I was doing this. So I cooked off the bacon, and then from there what did I do? Prepared flour, baking soda, not baking soda, flour, baking powder, salt. There was one other ingredient. Flour, baking powder, salt, and water. Obviously water. Yeah, put that all in a bowl, not the water. Added the bacon fat, which was kind of cool. It wasn't like solidified just yet, but it was like still liquid. Added that in, stirred it up, added the water, made a dough, kneaded it out, did all that. And the thing is, when it was resting, I was looking for a pan to use, and I'm like, huh. Now here's where the issue arises. I almost ruined my mom's tawa. Now, a tawa, or tava, is a pan used in like Asian cooking. It's the one we have is just basically a piece of cast iron that's just like the bottom of the pan. Like it's a flat piece of cast iron, like 12-inch, 14-inch kind of circle thing, and it's got a little handle on the end. And this thing is a quote unquote family heirloom. It was my paternal grandmother's, so my dad's mom's tawa. And what they would do is just, traditionally cook roti on it. And roti is just like an Indian kind of style flatbread. Think similar to naan, but not as fluffy and more flaky. I believe it's also a part of other, what do you call it? Other cultures as well. But, it's something that my mom grew up cooking. My family, all of my family grows up cooking and eating. So it's, a staple food, and like it's one of the few things that my mom uses that tawa. And the thing is, I figured, hey, tortillas are similar enough to to roti, so I'm like, why not? So I rip off a piece, flatten as best I can. I did not do a good job. We have a little tortilla press, which was another thing that I was like, okay, this is why I want to make tortillas. Tortilla press didn't work. It's garbage. We're gonna get rid of that. Maybe, maybe not. Didn't work. So rolled it out with a rolling pin, or belna as we call it, and slapped it on there. And then it might have been like the baking fat. Like that thing is only used like vegetable oil, never like animal fat or anything. Especially because my mom doesn't eat pork or beef, so I'm like, okay, it's not too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. But then like as it like started cooking, I think some of the like whatever it just like came kind of like stuck to the pan or whatever, and I was like a little fat or whatever burned off. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, that's fine. I can just scrape it off with like a little wooden spatula or something. But as I'm scraping, like some of the like seasoning from like decades of cooking on it like started to come off. Like, oh no, this is not good. I'm like, okay, this is a failure. At that point, I realized we have a griddle. I could probably just use a griddle. It'd probably be best to use a griddle instead of, ruining a family heirloom. So, this is confession time. If you're watching this in the future, Mom, sorry. But I definitely just hid that away, like put it back where it came from. Hopefully nobody will notice, and if they do, it wasn't me. But yeah, here we are now. I'm gonna probably cook some more. Try to cook more tortillas in the morning tomorrow with the griddle. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, that's what I want to call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.